Hi, guys, and welcome back to the Hochschulkiste podcast. I'm here today with my three special guests.
Hi, I'm Juliane and I'm studying business administration in my 8th semester.
Hi, I'm Johnny, and I'm just starting my master's in IVF.
Hi, and I'm Elisa Kasselhenke, and I work in the Language Center and also in the School of Business, and I'm a lecturer.
Today, we will be talking about an organization who manages university social media, AuxStudents. So, guys, welcome in. How are you doing today?
Good?
Yeah, I'm good as well. Thank you.
Good. It's a nice day.
I'm happy to hear that. I want to start by asking you, what is AuxStudents and what do you think its impact on the Hochschule students community? Can you briefly explain us?
Could start saying we are more than a group that just creates something in social media. We are more than just posting in Instagram or TikTok or whatsoever. At the end of the day, what we want is do content and help the students. So that's always like the motto of our students, like from students for students. And I think it's pretty cool just to be there and being a little bit more international, talking more in English, not just the normal German courses. It's more about having fun and talking in our language.
Yeah, I think it is more about helping others to find their way at the Hochschule and around Augsburg and maybe find new ideas what they could do during the semester break. For example, go on a trip to Neuschwanstein or something like this. So it is not just about the Hochschule, it's also about living here in Augsburg and the surrounding area.
I like how you include English people in your social media because the first time I came to Germany, I didn't know any German at all. And yeah, I really adore your Instagram page. Could you please share what platforms do you use?
I think I covered it a little bit with my answer, like spoiler alert. But yeah, mainly Instagram and TikTok.
And we have a Spotify account. So every Monday we have a Music Monday list. So we use a Spotify account. We used to have a Facebook account back when students were on Facebook. But now it's more their parents or grandparents on Facebook. So they're kind of not really on Facebook. So
For how long does AuxStudents been existing there?
I started AuxStudents in 2018.
Oh,
And for me, it was just a way to help people connect. Everyone was on Instagram all the time anyway. And when we first started, we actually had a Twitter account, we had a Facebook account, and we had an Instagram account. And after 1-2 semesters, everyone just wanted to join in the team Instagram, and nobody wanted to do the other two. So we kind of moved away from the other two, and it became an Instagram-only account. And now we're moving into TikTok for the first time, but like in this last year. So that's new for us, and we're not doing anything on the former account, formerly known as Twitter, and Facebook is really not
how
there
did you
anymore.
come up with that idea? How did you realize it?
It's interesting. I wanted to create a space for students where they could connect with each other. I know that these special things that we do at the university are a place where we can come together and have this connection. And I just had the idea of, if my students want to be on social media all the time, why not give them credit, correct their English, and let them become a team that can help other students? And so I just had this idea. It was a time in my life where I needed connection with other people. And so I created for them what I thought I should have had when I was a student here. And I wasn't a student in Augsburg, but I was an exchange student in Germany many, many years ago. I came to study abroad and never went home. And then I thought maybe this would be something other people would like. And for me, the greatest joy is seeing how the people connect and find each other in that team. And it's grown so that now we, every semester, have a team of about 40 students with their fingers on one Instagram button, which is interesting.
That's so cool. Okay, I think the next question is for you. Could you please explain us the structure of AuxStudents, how everything is organized? You're a leader, right? What comes after you?
Well, I am in charge of the course. See, this is not just a club or an organization, but this is a course where the students can get credit. So the famous AVP credit, and you can take the class for 2 semesters. The first semester is writing for social media, and in the second semester, it's advanced writing for social media. And in the first semester, it's all about learning how to create content and become better at social media. In the second semester, you're in charge of the teams, and it's a leadership course, basically. And it is not without its frustrations. There are advanced leaders that will come to me and say, I don't know what to do. My team is not answering my WhatsApp messages. I don't know what's up with them. And that is something that we all have to learn. But the rest of the organization, I think the two advanced members that are sitting here right now can probably even say more about, because they're inside the trenches.
Yeah, guys, do you feel any changes from where you were just a regular participant compared to now where you're an advanced leader?
I would say definitely you have way more, how do I say it? You have way more
Responsibilities?
Yes, thank you. Way more responsibilities, and you also have to have the whole picture overlooked. So I don't just have to see when do I have to do a post, but I also have to look up, is the next 1, 2, 3 weeks, are they planned? So yeah, I have to have the whole picture planned and overlooked.
Yeah.
Or overseen.
Overseen,
sorry.
exactly. If I could just jump in here, as far as the weeks are concerned, we have 3 teams to try to organize it better. And each of the advanced members are in charge of a specific color. We do it in colors. So there's a red team, a yellow team, a blue team. Might be different colors next semester. And they're up every 3 weeks. So they're in charge of their week. So you're busy doing your own week now, and then you're also thinking about 3 weeks ahead what you're doing there. And in the meantime, there's all kinds of other stuff that you might be posting, even if it's not your week.
Yeah, I think like I have been so long in AuxStudents. I think
Yeah.
it's basically I came back now right now because I did my bachelor here. So I did it in my bachelor as a normal member, then advanced, and then I stayed with friends, having fun. Just
Yeah, he just joined the
supervising
class
this.
without getting any credit. He just showed up at lunchtime every Monday and hung out with the friends. And so we used to call him the grandfather leader.
Yeah, because when I was an advanced leader, we made so many connections, so many friends, and they actually decided to be advanced leaders as well. So we did between a friend and I, AJ and me, then we decided to stay and just be the grandpas. And if anyone has questions or whatsoever, we were there. And now that I'm starting my master, I talked immediately to Alisa and I was like, if you need any help with advanced members, I can be there.
So you have a really strong bond with the AUX students.
Yeah, I would say so. Like I have fun. I have fun.
He's
Because-
definitely a big heart in the organization. So
Like,
That's cool.
I remember like my first semester, I was a little bit more shy. I was not talking that much in my group, just paying attention what they were doing. The first 2 months, I was like, okay, a little bit more reserved. After that, I started to do my own content, my own stuff, with music mainly. And when I was an advanced leader, I had to be alone. Like that was a semester that we only had 3 advanced leaders. So I was alone as an advanced leader, and it was like, okay, coordinating 12 people around. What are we doing this week? What are we doing in 3 weeks? Maintaining the engagement and alone, basically, like being a leader. So it was kind of funny, that experience. And yeah, like it's one of the semesters I remember the most.
Cool.
what's interesting to me is when students say to me, I don't know if I want to be an advanced leader because it's really so much leadership, and I don't know if I'm good at leadership. I don't think I'm good at that. And we actually currently have one leader right now, I won't name names, who said, I'm not very good at being a leader, came back and is amazing this semester. And it's such a joy for me to see them really grow in the role and all of a sudden step up and be a great leader. And their team is doing all kinds of awesome stuff. So that's really fun for me to watch.
Wonderful. Also, I would like to know how your meetings go. What is the daily task you do? I know you connect every Monday, right?
Mhm.
You meet every Monday. What is this like? What are you discussing?
Like a lunch meeting kind of way,
Yeah.
in between classes. Like
The problem is because we're from every different faculty. We have architecture students, we have engineers, we have design students, we have business students. We really, across the board, and lots of nationalities, many of whom don't speak any German at all. And the only time I can get them is in a lunch break from 1 to 2. That's it. And everything else is done online for this class. So we have a very short amount of time, and it's quite chaotic and loud and messy. And that's kind of the fun of it. It's not like a class where I stand in front and they take notes, but I bring up what we have to talk about, and then we break into groups who is concerned with that. We have a group for the music, and we have a group for the TikTok, and we have then the color groups who's in charge of each week. We have a Mensa group. We translate the menu every single day into English.
That's what I wanted to ask. How do you divide responsibilities between the people? You know, you have so much stuff. How do you do that?
Well, at the beginning of the semester, everyone gets sorted into a colored team, and each member has to be part of at least one or two subgroups. For example, Mensa or TikTok or
Design.
Design, yes. So, and then they choose what they like best. For example, I chose Mensa because I don't have any problems with translation, but I don't like standing in front of a camera that much, so TikTok wasn't for me. So you have your weeks as chosen when you're doing the translation, for example, and then you just do the whole week, send them into the group the week before so we can correct it, see if there's a translation mistake, for example, and then you post them on the evening before and take them down when the Mensa's closed.
So how many members are in AuxStudents right now?
Right now we have, in total, the entire group is 39 students are involved. So we're 40 people, including me. And of advanced leaders, we have 8 advanced leaders.
That's a lot of people to keep communicating with each other, right?
Yeah.
You use some socials like WhatsApp to communicate with each other?
We use a
right?
lot of WhatsApp to communicate.
Yeah. You have groups, right? Yeah, that's cool.
I think right now with the communities that have helped a lot because when I started, it was like a chaos. It was all the spam, and sometimes I didn't want to read anything. So I was like just scrolling down, like
Yeah, and you join you're in your automatic color group, and there's one big group for anything that affects everyone. But then, like anybody in the Mensa team is only in the Mensa WhatsApp group, or the Music Monday is only in the Music Monday group. The design team is in their own design group. So you don't have to get spammed with the stuff that's not your team, but then sometimes we spam you with the other stuff. They have to keep in mind when they join the course that 1 hour of their work is done through this media. So if they're spending an hour doing WhatsApp in the week, that is actually an hour they would be spending in class.
So, okay, let's imagine you have the groups divided. For example, you have a TikTok group. How do you decide which one of the members do the contact for TikTok that week? Or whoever just have an idea?
TikTok is in the baby shoes at the moment. So we just posted this week, while we're recording this week in December, a video that I was in, and I was kind of excited because it's my first TikTok ever.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. You have to imagine when I started this whole idea, TikTok didn't really exist as it is now. And so there wasn't any way to have TikTok, and Twitter was a big thing, life changes. But it's just kind of, that one is more who has an idea. The Instagram is much more structured as far as what we're doing in which week, and we look at the events of that week. Is it Christmas time? Is it New Year's? Is it exam time? Are people stressed?
So you're basically talking about it on your Monday meetings, right?
Exactly. And then people write it throughout the week. Hey, I just saw that this is happening, and should we post about this? And then that's a great idea.
Yeah, even though we plan everything like on Mondays, or we try at least to talk about it in person, have an idea of what is coming. In the groups, we always say we are open. If you want to post something because you have an idea, an event, or whatsoever, you just say in the group, and then we plan it together. We find a day, and then we go.
Yeah, I think it's also important to know that you don't have to post during your colored week. So if you have something important coming up during a different week, you can also post during this different week, because we are all talking to each other and we're all connecting with each other, and we're all one big team.
That's nice.
And I think the tricky thing about our group, and this has always been the tricky thing, is that our semester, for example, our classes will end at the beginning of January, and we don't have classes again until March. But we can't just close the account and say we're going to just take off, because the algorithms don't like us if we do that. So we have to keep going. So we have to keep content going.
So you just work in the semester break, right?
We completely work through the semester break, and these students have already gotten their credit for the course, but they're still posting on Instagram, TikTok, making Music Monday. The Mensa at some point stops because that closes, but almost every other group is still running, even though it's semester break. So it's kind of an honor system. I'm going to join. I'm going to get my credit. I'm going to be done with the course and everything I have to do. But if they're connected enough with the team, they'll keep posting.
That's nice. What tools do you use for scheduling?
For scheduling, we work with Google Calendar. Like everyone has the access to the account, and then we can see, okay, in this week is yellow, next week is red, next week is blue. We write whatever we are posting like on the each day. Back then, we try as well with ideas and a little bit more planning with Trello.
Yeah, we did a lot with Trello. It worked pretty well for certain things.
Mm.
And then Trello changed the account that only 10 people have access to it.
Oh,
So we got off of Trello. Miro, we've tried a little bit that hasn't really been a love. I think Google Documents are easy. And we're going to just continue for the semester break. I'm going to start a Google document for that because it's just easy for us to get it. We're already on Google Calendar. We'll probably just use Google Documents. It works well for Teams because the smartphone app for Google Documents works quite well. And people are usually doing the content through their phone.
thank you. So, guys, also I want to ask you, maybe you have some memorable moments that you can share with us?
Yeah, well, definitely for me because I've been here the longest from the beginning. I mean, anything from just people in the Mensa saying, oh, thank you for translating it, to people getting ideas to do things. But there's been some really personal things that have happened. And one of them was, I think 2 semesters ago, we had an exchange student from Korea here, and his partner in the group to make a post was a design student who was also here from Augsburg, and they decided to make a post comparing German and Korean food. And so they got together and cooked. And that was so nice. The father was so interested in the food that the Korean student said, well, my mom is coming to pick me up at the end of my study abroad for 6 months. She's going to be bringing all kinds of Korean supplies. We could all cook together. And so they made an appointment for the exchange student's mom and the German student's dad and the whole family, brother and sister, I think, I'm not quite sure, to get together and make Korean and German food and cook together. And I thought that was so sweet that these parents plus children were all together to share a meal that they had met in AuxStudents. And
That's
that's
so
the
cute.
connection that I just think is so amazing.
Did they keep in touch after?
Yeah, they did.
Aw.
They did. And I think that was just really, really nice how that came to be. And it all started with them having to make a post. And, you know, I tell people at the beginning, the first post, they need to do them in groups. They need to go out and do that. And I've heard from many, many people, especially exchange students or what Jonathan was, not exactly an exchange student that's here and leaving after a semester, but degree-seeking students who come from another country and are spending their entire degree here. That can be very lonely because you're not an exchange student.
Yeah, I know. I'm also
You're
the type
a
of
degree-seeking
Yes.
student. And those are really my favorites in a sense because they're here longer. They could even be an advanced leader. And they need that kind of connection because it can be sometimes really hard to get in. Exchange students are like, oh, you're an exchange student, come to my house. Oh, you're here all the time. You don't need to come to my house. They don't get the invitations in the first semester. It can be very lonely. And having to go test, I don't know, the best cappuccino in Augsburg is a great way to make friends. And I've had many people say, had I not had AuxStudents last semester, I don't know how I would have survived. I needed that social contact with other people.
Thank you.
I have so many memories.
Yeah.
Like mostly fun memories, but if we talk, because what you just said is hard to compare.
Did you bring a drone, or was that AJ's drone to the cruise?
That's one of the memories, actually. I think
Yeah.
it
A
was
drone.
AJ. It was AJ. We got her in the summer semester after everything after exam. We just got her there at the Cuse, like having like a picnic.
Summer
all
22.
together.
Mm-hmm.
Summer 22. I think AJ was the one who brought the drone, and we did some shoots there. But at the end of the day, it was just, we worked the whole semester. We see each other because we were from each team there. Each team was there. So we see each other. We know the names, but we really never talked. We really never bonded, only with the guys on our team.
Or the
And-
interest groups.
and in the normal groups, and then we were all just talking, we were just eating, like having a really good time, doing content as well, even though it was just like at the end, like after exams. That's one memory I take. And it's funny enough how after the semesters that I've been here, I still run into people from our students, and we know each other, and we just start talking, and like we were friends like from the whole life. Like, I don't know.
I think all of these organizations, whether it's AuxStudents or the Formula One or whatever the different organizations are, they are the glue that is your memory of your time when you study. Like when you think back to your studies, that's what you remember. You don't necessarily remember every Tuesday morning in a lecture. Not that the lecture was bad, but you don't get to make the human connection. And these human connections are what you think back on when you're older, like me, and you say, wow, that was a really cool time. And I think that's like a big goal in AuxStudents, is that the memories that they create in doing the things that they're doing are the glue that holds it all together.
Yeah, actually, I was also a part of AuxStudents previously, and I really like that. Not only memories keeps in my head, but also I can see them on Instagram, like posts that I actually posted. I can recall it. I can watch it, remember what I did to create that. Yeah, that was really cool.
One of the coolest like memories as well was like doing the Christmas market at the university. And then
Which one?
Like 2 years ago,
the hot chocolate one?
The hot chocolate one, and being there like dressing as a Santa with a Santa hat.
You dressed like a Santa. What did you guys sell?
Hot chocolate that year.
With hot chocolate
with toppings.
With toppings.
Do you have any idea for this Christmas market?
We have a lot of ideas. We're doing a potato bar. Talk about it. You were the shopper.
Yeah, so we have different kinds of toppings for our hot potatoes, so like cheese or guacamole, which is Alisa making herself. So thank you in advance.
And there'll be sour cream and chive.
Bacon. We have hot sauce, so different toppings you could, if you're funny or if you like to taste something different, you could put all of them at one potato. I don't know if it tastes good.
How do you guys
but go for it if you'd like.
You collect potatoes from where? You just buy them in a store? Or?
No, we're picking up hand-picked potatoes and washed in a potato machine from a farm down south of here in Ettringen. It's a bio Bauernhof that's getting us the biggest potatoes. Unfortunately, last year was a bad potato year, I hear, in the region. So the potatoes were quite small. So if you just buy a normal bag of potatoes, you have mostly small ones, and you don't have the big ones you can put on the grill.
I noticed that, actually. I was like, what's up with them?
Yeah, there's a small. And so, we're going to put them on a grill in aluminum foil and pre-cook them first and put some oil on the outside and some salt, and then get them on a grill. And, I'm kind of dreaming of potatoes at the moment because it's like our thing. So, and we're getting them from a farm.
It's tomorrow, right?
No, it's next week.
Next week, okay.
On Wednesday.
So for whoever is listening after this and try the potatoes, and let us know how it was them.
Please let us know how it was. Exactly.
Give them a feedback they deserve. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, and maybe you have some goals for AuxStudents or vision for a future. What would you like to do?
I think what Alisa would really like is a reel that goes really viral.
What is the most viral reel you had?
We had a skiing video that was both on TikTok and on Instagram. You want to explain the skiing one, Jonathan?
It's like the first, when the questions come up, it's like the ski video.
Was it so popular?
Yeah, like different kinds of skiing persons.
The story behind the video is so crazy. Maria did this, and she extremely talented video shooting. And she was on a ski vacation with boyfriend and boyfriend's family, parents included. And she kept, they're crazy great skiers. And she had them go down the ski slope again and again. Also, friends were involved. Some of them falling down, some of them wobbling, some of them skiing wiggly, some of them skiing straight in a line. And people laying on the snow, taking the films. And it's a lot of work to get that kind of a video together. You know, you have one bad shot and you have to do the whole thing again. So when you watch it, you just have to imagine that is actually a very small group of people that are in that video skiing again and again and again. And it's quite an achievement, I think.
No, but it was so like really great content, like really, really funny. Like you can relate to it, and it's so satisfying to see.
Yeah, and people watch it again and again. And
how many views did it got?
Want to check the algorithm really quick? What it is now?
Ooh, I don't know.
Like 1 million,
but I think what's makes it that funny and relatable is that they're not just make-up personalities in the video, but you can find them when you're skiing. Like I remember I I don't know which one it was, but I was like, that's me.
Exactly.
And so,
You can identify. When things are identifiable, then we want to listen to them. It was 2.4 million views.
Oh.
And we got reshared by ski resorts in America. In Japan, there was a ski resort that reshared us. It's been reshared in Austria and other places. So, yeah, it was really, really cool. All of a sudden, like within 24 hours, 48 hours, we had ski resorts following AuxStudents. I think they thought we were going to post more ski videos. They probably stopped following us and they realized that we were talking about how the Mensa food tastes.
Okay, any other plans? Maybe you want to expand or maybe share your contact on other platforms, like now you know the Twitter reorganized on X or Instagram threads, something like that.
Threads is interesting. I definitely think that is something interesting to think about, especially for people that want to write more than post pictures. I think that's actually a really cool idea to keep in mind, that we think about doing something with Threads. I definitely want to see that we can get TikTok more streamlined, and I'm going to try to do a deeper dive into TikTok in the semester break and figure out what we can do. Problem with TikTok is that you need consistency. You need to be posting. And when we start to die down in the semester break and have like twice a week on Instagram, that's actually fine for Instagram. It's more about the content. Of course, consistency helps there too. But for TikTok, it's deadly. It's really, really bad. And we've often had a whole week go by, 2 weeks go by, there's nothing on TikTok. And I need to figure out how we can best do TikTok. And we've had some ideas, and some of the new members this semester have some really great TikTok ideas of how to organize that and to work it into the individual week groups so that it's not a separate group. And I think that is going to be our next move, is that within each of the color groups, there will be specific people that are TikTokers and reposting a lot more of our Instagram content on TikTok when it fits, or doing it its own.
Well, I personally would like to see more of Augsburg on Instagram, because
Totally
if
agree.
you are an incoming student, you don't know what the city offers. And as a born girl from Augsburg, I think the city has a lot to offer. So I would absolutely love to see more of it.
That's a good point. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I always love our posts that like show you a new cafe or a new thing that's here, or hidden thing where you can get the Glühwein less
exactly.
expensive
I
in
always
the back.
follow those Instagram accounts that
Yeah.
are especially for Augsburg. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
For me, the idea would be like to bring the merchandise back,
Yes, please.
More
Like,
merch.
more merch, and it's not like just merch because of it's like this feeling of identifying, and it's like, okay, they're doing stuff for us, and I support them, or I really like the content or whatsoever. So not only the guys that want to have a memory of our students can have the merch. It would be amazing if someone just, I see your content, I really like your content, and I want to have a merch or something.
Have
like
you
that.
ever been recognized because of the AuxStudents?
Not personally. Like if it's someone from the outside, I don't think that it's like, I saw you doing something in Auxstudents.
But I mean, in a Hochschule.
But the ones that were in the course, of course, like they're like all of a sudden like just come to me and say like, "Hi Johnny, how are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, hi."
Don't really know your name, but hi. Okay. And how students can get involved into your organization? How can they join you?
It's simple. We have the registration for classes, the AVP courses, the extracurricular classes, and the language courses. It all happens at the same time, and this is listed as an English course, and it's called Writing for Social Media. And you just sign up in the AVP credits, and there's usually a space for everyone. There was one semester where it was then booked out, but I keep it open for a lot of people, because a lot of people join at the beginning and say, wait a minute, I thought this was a lecture where I can just sit and take notes. And when they realize that's not the case, then some people drop out. And that's fine. They don't have to stay. The people should stay that want to stay and that want to be active members of it. To get credit for the course, they all turn in a portfolio at the end with all the pictures of the things that they've done in the semester, and then you do a bit of a deep dive into the algorithm of why did this post go well and that other one didn't, and which one did I like best. And you also post what you're going to do in the semester break, so I have some accountability of what their plans are in the semester break. And I have a sheet that I use to grade the portfolios that they turn in. It's a very creative way of getting a grade. we say portfolio exams for a lot of different things here that are not actually a portfolio. This is a portfolio that they turn in. Yeah.
And also the engagement during the semester and how often you participate in class is also part of the.
And joining other clubs or other things like being a part of the Christmas market, selling potatoes, going shopping, whatever it was, doing extra Music Monday things. That's all part of the portfolio. You put it all down, everything you've done. The motto is not everybody has to do everything, but everybody has to do something.
Yeah, so if you don't like to see your face on social media, you don't have to do that. You can be part of the design group or the Music Monday group or just do like preparations in the background. So you can join even if you don't like social media or don't know how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
I think also a memory that's popping into my mind, I had a designer once that joined the class, and I was asking the students on the first day of the semester, why did you join AuxStudents? And she said, well, to be honest with you, I'd never really heard of you, but the business that I was trying to do social media for said, wait, you're coming from the Hochschule Augsburg and you were not part of AuxStudents? I can't hire you until you've done AuxStudents at your university because we follow them and they've got good stuff. You work for them for a semester and then we'll give you an internship.
Wow.
I thought that is so cool that some local business knew us.
Yeah, that's so cool. Maybe you can guys share skills that you gained from the being of the part of AuxStudents. Leadership, communication, what it is for you.
Like for me, it would be that leadership and communication, like losing the fear. Like I normally like to talk a lot. If it's in my language, in my mother tongue, I have no problems. But with English, it was always like, I'm not that sure, I'm not that secure because this and that. But after so many times, like working with Erasmus and then working with internationals in AuxStudents, just talking the language, just talking without even thinking what I'm saying. At the end of the day, and that semester I was the leader alone. I had to, like, there was no one helping me. I had to step up, and then be a leader. And that's one of the things that I take with me from AuxStudents.
Yeah, I would also say talking and writing in English and also like posting on social media because personally I don't really like it or don't use it that much anymore. And to go back there and see, hey, you can post something and don't have to show your face and it's still working is something I really liked.
Thank you. And in the end, I want to ask you some fun questions that I think are interesting for listeners.
Okay.
If you could instantly learn one new skill for AuxStudents, what would it be?
Being a video cutter as good as my students are.
I think taking good photos.
Having the skills enough to be part of AuxStudents.
What is the most overused phrase in the team meetings? I actually know that one.
It's in the guidelines.
Exactly. We should explain what the guidelines are.
Yeah,
we have 32 pages of how we post, when we post, what's the process. We have a secret hidden trial account where we test things out. Things are corrected ahead of time. There's a procedure. There are passwords for all the different accounts, how to get onto Google. It's 32 pages long with details and pictures, and it's from students, for students. I started writing it with another student, and other students have corrected it and upgraded, and we're now at version 31 or something of the guidelines. So yeah, when people ask a, I don't want to say stupid question, but a question that could be perceived by some as a stupid question, we just kind of all scream, it's in the guidelines.
I mean, Alisa also has a sticker on WhatsApp where she's standing there and it's written down, it's in the guidelines. So.
And I just answered that with that answer. That was AJ made that for me, so I didn't have to keep writing it.
Like basically I did a pause of one semester. Like last semester I was not like even paying attention to it, and then I come back and it's like when I went out it was like guidelines version 22 or 21, and then I come back and it was like 32, and I was like, what happened in this? Like,
every time there's new updates, just so that we know what version we're using.
Mm-hmm. I got it. If AuxStudent had a mascot, what would it be?
I would say Shakespeare.
She means my dog named Shakespeare, not the author. I don't know. Who would our mascot be other than Shakespeare? I think AuxStudents is actually more active than my dog. My dog's 14.
How old is your
14 and he sleeps a lot. Mascot for AuxStudents.
a phoenix? Like, I don't know.
Rise from the ashes. I'm not sure about the symbolism.
What's one event or post idea you have always wanted to try but haven't?
I mean, an idea that I had to do in the spring, and maybe you're even a part of this there, is to do something for the graduation. Zeugnisverleihung.
Yeah.
We haven't had anything about the people that are graduating, and I just was in the summer at the graduation of my son in Munich, and he graduated from the TUM in School of Mathematics and Computation, whatever, and it was really bombastic, and I think it would really be cool for us to do some kind of a, like, you know, graduation post to congratulate the students, and that we do this regularly. There's another one tomorrow for the people. Are you in that one? No, not yet.
I'm in the one
In May. Are you going to be in the one in May too?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet. Okay. But you'll be in the one in May. So I think it would be cool if we paid a little bit more attention to the people that are graduating, because now many of them, or some of them, will have been former AuxStudents members. So it would be cool if we could document that and do some reels there. So that's an event I'd like to start jumping into, and maybe getting some kind of an invitation to sit in front so we can get good pictures.
I could see if I can sneak in tomorrow. I have
Cool.
friends that are there tomorrow, so
Yeah,
can
I
sneak
can't actually myself tomorrow, but you could. Yeah. But you have to have a ticket. It says online the tickets were being sold in the middle of November. So, but that would be next semester. So.
Okay.
It would be a cool video just to see, like, to do like how to sneak in. And
Don't post that. Then we'll never get tickets for front row seats in the future because they follow us.
Have you ever planned an event under 24 hours?
All the time.
Really?
Not an event, but posting something last minute that comes up. Yeah.
Especially at the beginning of the semester,
Mhm.
when there isn't a plan yet. Like the
The teams
advanced
haven't been
members,
filled.
the advanced members mostly just do the first 2-3 weeks,
Mhm.
and it was most of the time like, oh no, we don't have anything for this week. Who can do something during the next 48, 24 hours?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
We also covered the American election, and that you don't know what's going to be happening. And we were just like posting. That was a stressful night. But then it turned out to not be long and involved. But yeah, so there's always like things. And I think the most quick posting we've ever done in AuxStudents was back during the lockdown, the first lockdown, second lockdown, when it was always like, okay, are you allowed to go into the city? Are you not? Do you have to wear a mask? Do you not? And I know a whole group of expat women that were older that were following us because they found no information in English on the homepage of the Augsburg City.
Mhm.
And we were getting it the moment it came out that Augsburg City was saying, you can do this, you can't do that, this is locked down, this is allowed, this is not. And for a while, you couldn't take a walk unless you had a dog. Do you remember all this stuff? And we were translating this stuff and getting it online within 5 minutes of the Augsburg Allgemeine posting it or whatever it was. We were just getting it up there in English. So we were, for the region, the first source in English back then. And
That's so cool.
but we had nowhere else to go or nothing else to do. So.
Okay. Working solo or collaborating in a team?
I think both has its like pros and cons. So yeah, I like both.
I used to say like I want to work solo because working teams was a headache. Our students changed my mind.
That's a great answer. I'll
You should
change
see
your mind.
Alisa's smile right now.
Instagram stories or Instagram reels?
If it's to create, I go for the easy way, stories. But if it's to see, reels.
Always stories.
Spotify podcast or TikTok videos?
I'm a granny. I don't have TikTok, so I have to go with Spotify.
TikTok.
Have you ever posted something by mistakes on an AuxStudents account?
Yes.
I see that smile.
I didn't post by mistake in AuxStudents.
I post on
did
purpose.
Something else that was a mistake.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Calling your teacher at 4 a.m. by
Oh,
mistake.
yes, that was funny.
Did you call Alisa at 4 a.m.?
Yes, I was on holiday in Spain, and the phone rang at 4 a.m., and I thought, this must be some kind of an AuxStudents emergency.
Mhm.
But I don't think I answered it, did I?
No.
I had to get out of bed. I found the phone. I was like, okay, if it's really an emergency, he'll call back.
The Like, I mean,
I think I wrote you then, and I was like, "Is
Yeah.
everything okay?"
yeah, like, I mean, Saturday, 4 a.m., I don't think it was an AuxStudents emergency.
I didn't think so. Yeah, I was. I
How
was
did
at a
it even
birthday party.
happen?
I would
Pocket
say
call.
pocket dial, and
I-
I hope it was a pocket dial.
Oftentimes, with your name being under A, you're the first one in the list, and I get pocket called. So yeah, but no, we've had posts that were a disaster. That's why we started many semesters ago that we have a trial account and we pre-posted up there. Because if we posted everything that was the first version of what we've done, we would have to constantly take it down, and the algorithm hates that.
Yeah. Well, I accidentally posted an AuxStudents post on my private account and had to take it down.
Because you were
but-
logged into the
Yeah.
wrong account.
I got it. Okay, and the last question for you guys. Could you describe AuxStudents in one word?
Connection.
Team.
Fun.
Thank you guys for joining me today. I wish you a great rest of the day. And it was fun talking to you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. And join AuxStudents in the future.
Yeah.